connected.
Whoa. Okay, it looks like both ships have maximum personnel. So we'll just pop on horizon.
And then position yourself away from the comms relay. You want to circle to 120. You're dragging them over the comms relay. You want to drag them away from it.
Aye, sir.
Yui, was that you joining in?
Yes, sir.
Welcome.
Welcome to the TSN training fleet.
Madam, this looks like a good echo run.
It might be, but I think that we're still in Charlie.
I'll have
We're
you guys
supposed
get
to
visual in
Clarify
just a moment.
combat stance.
Tango, we're going to be attacking them from behind.
Roger.
Are we in Kappa then?
Be careful of the Tango's Ed.
We'll leave it still as Charlie.
Charlie acknowledged.
We're losing taunt on Quebec. They're turning back.
Coming about.
They are turning back.
Oh, they're turning back with speed too.
Weapons load torpedo P-shock.
Roger that. Boost ups.
Copy.
Taunting
Delta 3,
Quebec doesn't do
target
much.
the cruisers.
So,
Delta 3, aye.
I cannot distinguish them.
In range.
Current science target. There you go. Rear shields are actually about to drop.
It's the ones that all look the same except for Quebec 5-8.
Roger that.
Rear shields are down.
I swear to
Bishop
God,
away.
I'm going to make an exam that just tests silhouettes. I'm going to do it. I'm actually going to do it.
Not
Nope,
the terrible
remain on
idea.
the cruisers. What was that, Relic?
Not the terrible idea.
Are you sure? Because a
Need
long time
energy
ago I
to
thought it was overkill. And hell, nope, you want to keep away from the comms relay.
I'm trying to do so.
Make tighter turns and prioritize us taking damage over the defense target.
That's why I was asking for power to maneuvering.
My apologies.
Yep, but you don't need to warp over it. You can turn in place.
Target Bravo. Bravo.
Front shields down, taking damage.
And break off. Head 090.
Primary beams at
hold on,
0%.
I need to take care
Weapons
of
engage Omega 1.
Science.
Omega 1.
Can the other science officer cover for me? I'm going to take care of this situation up here.
Okay.
ADO.
Course is 090.
Looks like the P-shock fizzled.
It wasn't P-shock, was loaded, was torpedoes. We had out of
Acknowledged. Prioritize targeting Quebec 2-6. Weapons, you see how it looks sort of like the rest of the cruisers, but it has a dot in front?
16% energy.
16I. Convert final 2 torpedoes to energy.
Roger
See if I can
that.
lose these torpedoes in the asteroids.
Yep, good call.
No need for
Go ahead and
tubes.
set for FCS. Wait for them to catch up.
Cool. I was just setting Davis down to Saber. We're probably going to have to spin up another ship for next.
Maybe.
for next-
Not worried about that right now.
Oh, sorry.
No, it's
I'm
fine.
I'm talking my mind. It's not important for the ship to know that.
So, ma'am, I've converted 2 to energy and I have 1 torpedo left for Quebec to 6.
Do
80.
you have any P-shocks remaining?
Not anymore.
Okay. Unload the torpedo, convert it to energy.
Roger.
Load 2 mines.
Tail is clear of torpedoes.
Boost tubes, please.
That was very well done, by the way.
Conversion done, energy 27%.
The
All
other
right,
group
swing
is
us
bearing
around.
back on the relay.
We lost Tango.
Need you here, Saber.
Saber is also needed over there.
Quebec 8-3s by themselves.
Frequency Delta.
All right.
Be there as soon as we can.
Do a mine run on the further targets, the one closer to the comms relay.
Confirm target, madam. I didn't get that.
Ready for mine run.
Drop one mine only.
Waiting for call.
Is it loaded?
It's loaded.
Engaging.
Yeah, there are no
Drop.
stations in this entire
Man out.
sector.
Now.
Little bit early.
In this system, sorry.
Swing south, and we're going to want to
Swing it
go
inward.
east again.
Out of mines, only one mine in two.
Yep.
Do we have phasers?
Drones.
All right, we're going to do another mine run. Focus on those two Torgos right where the new fleet is running into them. Go, go. Nope, nope, nope. It should have been
Nope,
090.
Thought you were talking about the original fleet. My bad. Coming
Nope,
about.
the one where the new one was coming into it.
Powered maneuvering, please.
You don't need the pirate maneuvering, I promise you.
Which fleet are we doing it on now?
We're dropping on the further fleet since we don't have their attention again.
Damn, I lost Tango.
Deploy.
Mine
Still
out.
too early.
Yeah, they're not grouped together.
In fairness,
We need to fight these off.
5% energy.
Break off.
Breaking off.
Break south.
Shields down to conserve.
Turn off everything but maneuver and warp.
Copy that.
Saber, we are abandoning comms relay station. We are status red, going status
Acknowledged.
black.
I don't think I've heard status black before.
That's the blackout.
It's not
Somehow,
official.
miraculously, we have taunt. I don't know how that happened. It wasn't me.
It wasn't me either.
All right, put us in fuel collector.
Engaging fuel collectors.
However, ships have not been responding properly to taunt for a while, so.
Muga, empty the fighter.
Okay.
CIC,
Unload shuttle.
this is Horizon. Can you signal the comms relay Lima 2-5 to fold up and be ready for pickup?
Quebec's breaking off again.
Theseus, confirm you're empty.
Empty.
Launch. Fly around this fleet. See if you can get to the relay before it's destroyed.
Yeehaw. If I could just remember how to shoot in this thing.
Spacebar.
Yeah.
Papa fleet's turning away again.
God, the GM really likes us today.
Well, it's not Hall this time, so
You don't have a pickup location yet.
They changed the script slightly. The targets
Did
can
pick up.
actually be picked up now as long as it's an RV name. Intercept that missile. Unless they just gave it to us. All right, Theseus, come home.
Did I get it? I didn't see
I think they're giving it to
Huh?
you.
energy 80%.
What the
Permission
When
to
hell?
that's
convert
begin
torpedoes.
Oh, it's
manufacturing
back.
Oh,
torpedoes.
great.
hell?
The rendezvous point just arrived. I think
I lost it in the comm traffic.
Weapons begin manufacturing torpedoes.
Yes, understood.
Thank you.
Bringing ship out of status.
Now
black.
I got it, I think.
Yep, you got it. Come home.
There's a drone on my ass. Country Nebula, take me home. To the place I belong.
Did we ever get that karaoke machine installed?
I see some wires trailing, but nothing that actually
How would Relic
specifies a
know?
karaoke machine.
He's unrelated. Throw out the airlock.
I have eyes.
Drone. If you could take out this drone with extra gusto, it's been trailing me for a while. I have a personal vendetta against it.
Yeah, here's the toast.
Thank you. Well done.
Captain, we replenish torpedo stocks.
Outstanding. Go ahead and load an Omega 3.
Omega 3.
I hate to say this, but a crash would give us more resources. There's a rendezvous in Bravo 3. What is that for?
It's for a comms relay. Go ahead and make sure that Theseus is loaded with the comms relay, but do not launch.
Is there a way to
Helm, take us to Delta 3 Mark 4. Let's
Should I
see if
just
we can round up those fleets and nuke them.
Should I
Delta
just
Mark
unload
4,
and reload? I'm gonna unload and reload to be on the safe side.
Yeah, unload and reload just to be on the safe side.
Omega 3 is ready.
All right,
Comms
Delta
relay is
1 of the
loaded.
Papa group.
Looks like Proteus is on it.
Delta
Delta
1 on
1.
Papa Group. Aye.
I guess they're sick of me taking all the fun.
All right, and then Delta 1 on Quebec.
Never boosted.
Thank you. Turn complete.
Last secondary, reloading.
Moving
Acknowledged.
to Delta 1.
Weapons standing by. We got a tango.
Coming
Keep
about.
the ordnance on standby. Engage Delta 2 for now. Theseus, launch. Go ahead and place the beacon now.
Oh, Prometheus failed?
Sorry, what was that?
Prometheus, the other ship, failed?
Yeah, they loaded the wrong thing. Confirm that you
Oh,
have the comms
who's
relay
painting
loaded
it?
and launch.
Front shields,
That's where I loaded.
20%.
I think. I'm on it.
Taking damage.
I was not
I don't
facing the
have
good direction,
frames. I
but
don't
Break
think I have
off.
frames.
Directions are going to be roughly 0, 1, 0.
oh, I'm good. I said I was just facing the wrong direction.
Oh, okay.
I have science up. In fact, I basically use science to maneuver the fighter. I don't even look at the fighter screen much.
Why did we take so much damage there? I was listening to coordination talk. Did we just get too close to a bunch of enemies? Were our shields not boosted?
Shields were boosted. I believe we were in many B marks though.
Okay.
What's the proper height I should be to pick these things up?
0.
Okay.
I
Really?
think everything in the sandbox spawns on the neutral. Yeah.
Lining this thing up for Saber.
Nicely done, Helm.
Perfect. That makes life a lot easier. Thank you. I did not know that. I'm getting much better at this. Okay, drop.
Nicely done, Theseus. Come on, Helm.
This new, is that a new script? It's beautiful.
Yeah, it's new. It's
nice.
super cool.
Yeah. Another one?
Hi.
Oh, Draco.
Hey,
Hi,
Draco.
Just observing for a short time. Morlock doesn't have permissions.
What was that?
Where's Morlock? I
He's
got
in
him.
Frequency Alpha.
Oh, does he needs to be fixed on the server? As
Yeah.
soon as I dock up. Give me
Oh,
a second.
fine.
I can't do it from the fighter, so
I apparently can't drag him.
really? Okay, I'll do. Where does he need to get pulled to?
Nope, I got it.
Frequency Delta.
Delta I.
I mean, I'm just floating through space. I can kind of stop for a second and pull him in if we need to.
It's okay. I got it sorted. I just had to give myself the DO tag.
Okay.
Frequency Alpha.
The real question is, do I? Okay, yeah, you'll be done with him, so I'll just fly right at you. Theseus returning home. Be ready with champagne.
Energy 40%.
He's got no front shields.
Oh, that was beautiful. I saw it explode in front of my face.
Farsight Division, mission complete. We're going to switch you to automatic controls.
We'll do the
Doctor,
reserve debrief for crew and then meet up in the galley.
All right, that got really hairy.
Apologies for how rough that was, Captain.
That's okay. I know I run a high tempo, and I may have been asking too much from you, even though you're really good for a cadet. So that's, I don't know. Was there anything that I was asking you to do that you don't think you visualized, or anything that you wanted to talk about specifically?
On that one mine run, I was just unclear on what our target was.
I generally aim mine runs for center map. Oh, you mean the one where you broke south? Yeah, okay. I should have been clear. I will think about a way to make that clearer. Totally cool. Weapons, good job keeping up with everything. I appreciate that. If you ever hear me talk about a kill shot on Horizon, that's a homing plus a P-shock, or 2 homings plus a P-shock, essentially trying to calculate lethal shield damage plus P-shock.
Understood.
yes, as science, I'll generally tell you what's going on. I should, hopefully.
Engineering, thank you for keeping as few DAMCON casualties as possible.
I'm on.
It seemed like there were some times that shields weren't coming back as quickly as I'm used to. Is that just because you're not passively boosting shields where Draco normally does, or?
It could be also running things a little hot down here, so coolant and all that.
No worries. Maybe just talk to your superior officer about how he runs his department normally.
I'm on.
Since, he's here now and all. Muga, thank you. Maybe a little touch wordy at times, but
Okay.
in general, always doing what I needed you to, and I appreciated that.
I had a minor snafu on the fighter where I got spun around a little bit.
That's fine, barely noticed.
But, yeah.
Does anyone have any feedback either for myself or someone else?
Nothing here.
Sorry, I was licking my fingers to be able to touch my mouse. Thanks, Science, for the frequency callouts. I was unable to respond due to the chatter, but I was always registering that.
Yep.
And then I sort of want to ask Sketch specifically, and also Blurry. Is there anything that I could have done better to assist you, since y'all are both still sort of onboarding onto the TSM ecosystem?
And my big problem was at my side. I had the wrong URL for Teams.
Yeah, that changed 2 weeks ago.
That would have been nice to know.
I believe it was announced on the Discord.
I also posted it on Reddit, and last week it was on Steam, but I didn't do Steam this time. Sorry.
I can go pin it if that would help it be easier to find. I should probably pin it.
Yeah, the Steam still has the old URL.
What does?
I'm sorry, the cattail.
I know who to prod.
Yep. Anything else?
No, ma'am.
No, ma'am.
All right. In that case, Relic, I think you may have your next assignment coming up. Is that true?
That is correct.
All right. Well, good flying with you.
Yes, good flying with all of you.
And for everyone else, let's go up to the galley.
We have a lot of people on this ship.
Yep.
It's partnership.
Yeah, the Saber also got some near the end. We had a lot of late stragglers.
Jesus Christ, okay. Nothing. Just NG on this ship is harder than I previously imagined.
Engineering, do you mean? Or
Yes.
It's glorious. It's simple. Burn the ship.
I'm not burning my ship.
It's not your
More
ship,
efficient
Relic.
With a scorch mark or two.
I'm sorry. Was I being possessive? My apologies.
There we go. As a reminder, moving next weekend. So chaosy and whatnot.
Fun times.
Yeah, sure. Let's go with that. Yeah.
Insert
well.
as much sarcasm as you would like.
Next weekend, I don't know if I'll be here. The weekend after, I might be here. 3 weeks from now, and I'll post this all on Discord. But I will be flying back from my orientation at Google, so I will be late if I'm there at all.
Aye.
And then we should get back to our regularly scheduled programming.
Well, good luck with that.
Thank you.
Also, if you need an extra hand anytime on the weekend, let me know. I can drive down.
Thank you.
Anyway, I'll talk to you all next week. And
Yeah,
on
have a good
Discord
one.
and all that.
User disconnected from your channel.
Batman.
I am doing fine.
Oh, this is where I should tell my story about last weekend, but redact everything that I can't say on a recording, so that the story basically is really boring and all the word redacted.
Don't worry, it'd be boring anyway.
That'd be a good story then.
I mean, I ended up teaming up with a redacted and a redacted and went to a redacted.
Wait, did you
Where I
redact
got redacted from a redacted.
You don't
multiple
say.
times.
Were you given a really good redacting?
It was my first time getting a redacted, but I very much enjoyed said redacted.
Did it cost anything? Did it cost redacted?
A friend of mine covered the cost of said redacted.
Oh. So redacted covered the redacted cost.
I can say that I have a friend.
Yeah, but
that pays. I saw that.
Their name
the fact
is
that I have a
redacted,
friend,
though.
that fact that I have a friend that pays for things, I guess, isn't redacted. So
Yeah,
that's
but
a few things you
the
can
friend's
know.
name is going to be redacted.
Oh yes.
So, I mean,
her gender though is allowed.
oh, so she's redacted.
Yes, but I'm not dating said woman.
Well, clearly, if she's
However,
playing for
however,
redacted,
she
then...
isn't. However, she is sort of kind of involved with one of the redacteds.
This conversation is clearly well above my pay grade.
There's a lot of. I should have just
I
given,
believe, to be fair,
given
it's
redacted
probably
numbers because there's multiple redacteds here doing redacted things at redacted places.
I can't help but feel this conversation is below our pay level.
I don't think there's much that's below our pay level.
Hey,
Yeah,
I
this is
redact
it.
that.
Clearly, you haven't heard my entire story. That was literally just the word redacted 12 times. I will say that my favorite quote of the evening was testosterone is one hell of a drug.
This took a turn.
That's the only thing I can say.
Into awesome.
Yeah.
Well, as long as you had a good time redacted, then I think it was worth it.
I had a good time meeting Redacted. I had a good time at Redacted. And I had a good time receiving Redacted at Redacted.
Whoa!
My goodness.
Whoa,
And I
whoa.
also enjoyed. I also
This took-
enjoyed.
this went up a
I
notch.
think that Redacted had a good time with my friend. So there you go.
And did Redacted pay for everything?
No, Redacted did. My friend. My friend. Oh no! Wait a minute. One of the Redacted did pay for a Redacted.
One of the Redacted.
What a so there are two redacted peoples.
Wait, I
And my
thought we
friend.
could call one. Oh, okay. There's the friend. Okay.
Yeah. There are two redacted peoples.
One we have determined is female.
No.
And he received a redacted
No,
from
that's
it.
my friend.
Yeah. One of
There-
your
there are
friends
three-
that redacted is female. We know this.
No. Okay, so
No.
I wasn't counting that as one of the redacteds.
Okay.
It's me and three other people. Me, a female, redacted, and redacted.
I see. Well, that's kind of busy.
Now, to whom was performing the redacted?
I think I think
Oh no,
Agun
that
was
was
at a
neither
place
neither
where
of those
he
people.
received
It was
that
someone.
redacted.
It was a redacted that works at the redacted that performed the redacted.
That performs at the redacted.
Yeah, performed a redacted.
I see.
Performed a redacted at the redacted. Yes.
My goodness.
With two redacteds
Well,
and a friend.
I think you would perform said redacted action. I think.
Okay, so who's let the security services go into the universal translator? Because they seem to be bleeping out a hell of a lot.
Someone went crazy with the Sharpie.
It's got to the point where the word redacted sounds weird.
The word redacted always sounds weird to me.
Well, the funny thing is, I actually have this. Is that I'm literally like going through the story in my head and just replacing it with redacted. So everything I'm saying does actually make sense to me, but not to anyone else.
That's always the way, though, isn't it?
Yeah, you beat me to it.
Yeah, that's how redacted works.
I think that's the intent.
We're talking about you, Agum. I think that just... How the fuck? I got, like, a cut on my arm. I don't know where it came from.
Redacted.
Is the reason redacted?
You beat me to it.
When did that happen?
When you were redacting or receiving a redacted.
From a redacted at a redacted.
I haven't been to a redacted in a while. I can't afford it. And I don't have a friend that can pay for my redacted. So
I mean, it was
All
my
have set
first. It was
redacteds.
my first time at a true redacted.
Really?
Yes.
Well, congratulations.
Mazel tov.
Well,
I
you're
have
old
I
enough.
feel like
You
people
should have
like
been
know what's
redacted a while
going on
ago.
here.
But I don't have that option.
Ah, boys first redacted.
They grow up so quickly.
Sunrise, sunset.
Sunrise, sunset.
Where is the little boy? Where is
Actually,
the
it's
little
where is
boy
the little girl I carried?
redacted?
Where is the little boy at play? Now they must learn from one another.
Day by day. I prefer. I
knew I'd
personally
get you,
prefer the
Naima.
punk rock version, but to all their own. Oh, have I sent you the punk rock version, Naima?
No, there's a punk rock version.
My
It's a
favorite
punk rock version
band.
of
My
everything.
favorite band covered the entire Fiddler on the Roof soundtrack, and they literally sat down and they said, "Okay, we kind of have two options. We can make an entire punk rock version of Fiddler on the Roof, or we can break up and call it and say that we're just done." And they sadly broke up.
Commander Morlock, it is
Yes.
wonderful to see you.
It's wonderful to be seen. Have I missed anything important? Explosions?
It was all redacted.
Son of a bitch.
He's not kidding. It was literally all redacted.
Oh.
There were no Morlock-sized clouds of drones, though. That is a unit of measurement now.
Oh, it has been, of course.
It's
Are you
20,
sure about that?
20 minimum, right?
Oh, at least.
Because I feel like there's a Phoenix Tale most weekends.
So the lead singer of the band released all their music for free. I'll send you the link, Naima. It's called Fiddlin' on Your Roof.
Okay.
You should be able to download it from there. If not, on YouTube has a few clips. I'll post one.
And how does it compare to Shoggoth on the Roof?
So what on the roof?
What about Shub-Niggurath on the roof?
Unless that's the less popularly known sequel, then I don't know that version. But
That's
someone
the
did
Call
a
of
cover.
Cthulhu version.
I thought it was Shoggoth on the Roof.
Oh, I don't know. I just recognized the name and I said Shub-Niggurath.
Yeah, it's a Cthulhu retelling, Fiddler on the Roof.
For your viewing pleasure, I'll give you If I Were a Rich Man, performed by Yidkor.
I would like to cast Interdimensional Shambler. Okay, first, gnaw a piece of flesh out of your own arm.
I will say that my
That sounds like an evil
ringtone for
spell.
years. My ringtone for years was the opening of Fiddler on the Roof performed on a electric guitar. So
Here's a question. How do you guys pronounce magic that involves the dead? Necromancy or necromancy?
Necromancy.
Necromancy.
Zombie.
You must have been listening to Critical Role, and Laura Bailey called it necromancy.
Oh God!
Yeah, some people say necromancy.
Only
I
there is
find
a
it
very
weird.
high culture. What?
Yeah,
Well,
I'm a necromancer.
Oh God! I want to
what
make
is
a
it when
character
you've
now
got
that is
the
just like does that.
that bacterial
One
infection
level
that
of-
kills it
of
off?
necromancer,
It's
15
necrosis.
levels of politician or something.
Yes, there you go. Noble background.
Oh yeah, noble. 15 levels of noble commoner.
Oh,
One
there's a
level
Brexit
of
joke in here somewhere.
necromancy. He just wanted to keep his dog alive. That's all.
Perhaps one of the most interesting words in the English language today is the word redacted. Out of all the English words that begin with the letter F, redacted is the only word that's referred to as the F word. It's the one magical word, just by its sound, can describe pain, pleasure, hate, and love. Redacted, as most words in the English language, is derived from German, the word redacted, which means to strike. In English, redacted falls into many grammatical categories.
As an
We're
extra,
having
can
an
I,
English
can I request a
lesson.
cadet on my crew?
Can we go fly some ships now?
Oh, yeah.
I don't know. I'm kind of interested in where this is going.
Just a minute. There
They
are
also
3
have,
seconds, 2 seconds, 1 second. Yep. Let's go fly some ships.
Mission briefing room?
I can finish
Yep.
later.
Understood.
All officers report to the mission briefing room.
Aye.
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 Hi.
Naima, their version of Matchmaker is literally just an ode to Natalie Portman. Back when she was, yeah.
So at a goom.
I'll stop. Brief me, senpai.
1 second, I'll see if they're joining us. Draco's not present at the moment.
Alright. Lieutenant Commander Donovan, you have Mr. Kelly with you at the moment. Can you bring him in?
One moment, sir.
That was Lieutenant Commander Donovan's impression of Mr. Kelly. Very strong. Very, very, very good impression.
It's like he's in the room with you.
Excellent impersonation. Mr. Kelly, you have information about a situation that's currently developed that you want us to act on. Our officers here itching to fly ships, Mr. Kelly, if you can make a start.
I think it might. Hang on, let me just adjust his.
There he is.
Can you hear me now?
Yes. Oh, it's good when you unmute yourself, Mr. Kelly.
Good evening. I'm Mr. Kelly, Security Head of Garnell Research, a subsidiary of the Numerical Powered Industry. A test shipment of low-grade radioactives has been stolen from the station. The shipment has a radio identifier attached and was last seen entering the Corona system. Your mission is to locate our missing shipment. Fortunately, it is not actual antimatter. Try and take the criminals alive. It may shed some light on the location of the pirate headquarters where where you can destroy the rest of the nest of vipers once and for all. Good luck.
Alright, so this is basic search and recovery mission into the Cronus system. Duty officer, we're going to split into 3 ships, TSS Sabre, Horizon, and Lancer will be deployed.
Aye, sir. All officers,
Disconnected from your channel.
report to Sabre, Horizon, and Lancer if you're permanently assigned there. And I will need to do some rejigging.
We're in the Cronus system again.
Hey Draco, you here?
Did I hear Chronos system? No.
Bergen, you gotta go lay
Anyone?
down.
I don't know.
Hi, Ryan. Welcome aboard.
Hello there.
Good girl.
Just returning on the basis of on previous assignment.
Permission to come back aboard?
Granted.
Oh, good.
Naima, since Yui, are you around?
Yes.
I'm guessing that Yui will take over as EXO then.
Oh dear lord.
Yes?
Or I can keep EXO if you want. It's your choice.
No, I think I'll have you do it. That said, whoever is in charge of the TSN Media Outreach Program clearly is dissatisfied by the current crew arrangements.
Wait, who is not?
2 broadcasters on the same ship.
Oh,
The public just wants multiple perspectives of the same thing.
Hey, Starry.
Hi.
All
How you
right.
feeling,
No,
buddy? I'm gonna take that he's still sleepy.
Okay. Yui weapons. Muga, Psycom.
Weapons is currently locked.
That's me. I'm sorry.
I'm on Psycom Fighter.
Weapons raised.
Oh crap! Did I have? Was I on Saber for some? No. Our
Play Captain
fighter
for all
was
ships. Report in once you're ready to go.
Raiden, would you take engineering, please?
All right.
And XO, would you please can do the roll call whenever you see fit?
Setting 20-minute timer. I'll initiate roll call then.
Sounds good. In the meantime, Helm,
Helm ready?
weapons.
I'm sticking to that 20 minutes.
Engineering.
Spinning.
Psycom fighter.
Locked and loaded, ready, scanning, and communicating.
Chill out.
Doing a lot of things. Oh yeah, I recently read something, and it was one of those things where it was like, I know people are stupid, but when people start bragging about how stupid they are,
TSN Horizon, TSN Lancer report.
Saber, this is Horizon. We are ready to ride.
Oh, there's a new one.
Yes, unlike our esteemed commander, I don't usually require prompting.
No, I mean you. It inspired.
Oh, damn it.
So I'll just go append that to the list.
Do. Please do.
TSN Horizon, this is TSN Saber report.
Horizon is ready to ride.
Give me 30 seconds. I think I have time.
Captain, I'm noticing weapon stores are empty.
I concur.
CIC, this is Horizon. Looks like we got launched without any munitions at all. Can that get fixed?
Someone's going to have to talk with the quartermaster about that. I can dock with DS-26, see what they have.
Go ahead.
Mission complete, yay.
Ordnance restock complete.
Outstanding.
Hi.
Hey. All right. Raiden, if you would please release engineering. Draco, if you would please take engineering.
I'm actually not sure I'm going to be here for
The
very
captains of
long.
warships form up on TS and Saber.
Never
We're going to make
mind.
way for the Chronos system.
That's why I'm just observing.
Okay.
Officially,
and-
I'm on leave today, but
Oh, if you're officially on leave, then I see no need to burden you with the normal dry regulations, if you so wish.
I'll just watch.
Okay.
Don't worry, we'll catch up.
I'm just going to fill up on T. I'll be back in a minute. I don't think we need science for the moment. Oh, we are not where I expect us to be. Let me correct stellar cartography, though. Yes, Cerberus. That's right. No, Prometheus. Where are we heading to, Cronus?
I think that's right.
Hold on, I took the wrong. Took Psycomp instead of Comp Fighter.
Raiden, please confirm that you are still on engineering.
Yes, I am, madam.
Awesome.
A bunch of enemies inbound.
TSN Horizon break formation, move to engage Delta 80. TSN Lancer remain in formation with Saber.
Go ahead.
Making it
Weapons,
so.
put a mine on standby.
Standing by mine. %.
Answer, we
60%.
achieved some tango on that. You should get some free shots at
Mine
that
is
if you
ready.
need.
Got fighters.
Just looking for a good shot.
Yeah. Actually, save the mine. It looks like. Nope, Delta 80 broke off. Go ahead and engage Delta 80. Weapons, you're allowed to drop the mine whenever you have a good shot.
Are we dropping on
take a
these
minute
fighters
here.
behind us?
Yes.
Go ahead and let
But
him
take
take
us,
Can we just drag him to
take
the?
us in on Delta
Mine
80.
Go.
1 or 2 targets destroyed. I still see 2.
Helm, Delta 80, please.
On our way.
Preparing homing torpedoes for follow-up.
He's got low vis.
Taunt captured on Delta 80.
It's more maneuverable than we are.
Yep, so just do the normal
It's not
reverse
so
Delta 2.
maneuverable anymore.
Frequency Alpha. Maneuver down, impulse down.
TSN Horizon will move into your position.
That's acknowledged, Saber.
TSN Horizon will go with formation Kappa. We'll take out the fighters. Lancer,
Kappa, acknowledged.
form up on Saber.
Energy at
Dock is up.
55%.
Docking us up. Aye.
TSN Horizon drop back to the S12, refuel and recharge.
Understood, on our way.
Yay, we're gonna get the mine back.
Did not see that there.
All ships refuel and restock and then rendezvous at Cronus Gate.
We have full refit.
Looks like we're going to be going to Cronus. Keep in mind that once we're in Cronus, there will not be any stations, so make sure that we are full on energy and any other munitions before we leave.
Everything is full, and engineering will work on conserving as much energy as possible given the particular situations.
Sorry, it was hard to hear you. What was that?
This was engineering, just confirming we will work on conserving energy.
Okay. And we have fuel collectors for a reason. It's just more the fact that it's more an issue for weapons, unfortunately.
All ships form up on Saber. We're going to make way for the Cronus Gate.
Give me 30 seconds. I'm going to top off on some tea if that's okay with you, Naima.
Go ahead.
Fuel collectors engaged.
Thank
All
you.
ships await sensor update.
I are tired. Go lay down, Poodle. I promise she will be back. Wait, girl. What have we here?
All ships, looks like Foxtrot 5-3 will be our primary target. TSN Lancer move to disable that ship and board her. TSN Horizon remain in formation with Saber.
Sorry, I'm back in black. Who are we targeting?
We're staying on course with Saber.
TSN Horizon formation will be Charlie.
Double scans are all set. What's going on with that?
Focus fire with TSN Saber.
Maneuvering seems a little sluggish.
Sorry. Frequency, Bravo, Bravo. Front shields are falling. Impulse
Switch
down.
to formation Kappa with the lead, take out the fighters.
Rear shields down, warp is down. Shields are down, beams are down, systems are falling.
Load a mine.
I was going to recommend the same thing. Target
All
destroyed.
right, see if you can screen those fighters off of Saber.
Oof. Alright, nice.
All right, head away from Saber. Slowly. Make sure that we're always the closer one.
Nice. That was really
Very nice.
damn well done. Frequency on next target.
TSN Horizon move to spot TSN Lancer.
Okay, frequency is going to be, sorry, I pulled off. We're leaving them anyways. Saber can take care of it. Did they launch a torpedo at it instead of a P-shock? Or did they get really unlucky?
Overshot. My bad.
Frequency is going to be
That's okay.
Echo Echo. I want to say front shields are down, maneuvers down, impulse down, since they're falling. Target destroyed.
Makes such a satisfying sight when they go boom.
Very
All ships stand
satisfying
by, we'll
thump.
communicate with command to get it.
When they hit the floor.
Drop zone for Marines on Foxtrot 5-3.
Was it thump or thud?
Did they say drop Marines on
Foxtrot 5-3, this is
Lance.
TSN Lancer. You are ordered to heave to and prepare for to be boarded. We have you targeted and will fire if necessary.
Lancers drop.
TSN Lancer, you to deploy Marines on Foxtrot 5-3.
My secondary
TSN Horizon, take up
Give me 1
position
second.
in grid Echo 5, Mark 7.
Fuel collector's active.
Are we supposed to? Who's going out? Is it us or Lancer?
Lancer is.
Okay. Ships inbound. Oh, someone else was scanning. Sorry.
Fleet, this is TSN Lancer. All comms have crashed when going to the comm screen.
Yeah, I had that same thing. Yeah, can you tell them that I had that? I don't have the lines set up.
Target closing. Approaching weapons range. Weapons range.
Target frequency Alpha Alpha. Shields are down. Systems are falling. Target destroyed. Getting a scan on the brigantine.
TSN Horizon, be advised we're launching EMPs.
More mines, or are we going to beam these?
Beam.
Shall I come about?
Actually, no, strike that. If you've got a mine, let's use it. We've got
I don't
5
have
left.
it loaded, but we have 5.
Go ahead and load
Keep
it.
in mind that there are no.
That's negative.
there are no
Command, can
stations
you
in this
coordinate
system.
manually with TSN Lancer?
Helm, go for a tight roundup.
All Fleet and CIC, this is TSN Lancer. We have consistent crashes on every console trying to access comms console.
Or they can bingo, that works. too.
I'm on comms now. It's working just fine for me. But that said, I'm not
Heat the
seeing
beams.
I'm not seeing any of the specialty stuff. Following. Sorry, I wasn't giving shoutouts. Destroyed.
I'll go ahead and purge that mine.
Activating fuel collectors.
Yeah, not seeing any of the specialty stuff. I can't load up our fighter.
Got it. My comms just crashed.
Yeah, I wasn't seeing it before. I'm guessing there's someone with an older version. Maybe? No.
All stations, please report in. Don't say I didn't warn you.
SciComm's fighter reporting in.
Helm reporting in.
And engineering reporting in.
Weapons is still here. Captain, the ship is yours.
Oh,
Formally. Until then, you were just commandeering the ship without permission of your XO.
Someone was able to get a shuttle up.
Again. Comms crashed again.
Same here.
I'm going to step away for a moment. I think the others have returned, which means I can free myself of the incessant
Horizon
attacking of a dog
Saber.
walking around.
Couldn't hear anything.
Yeah.
Distant Horizon, Formation Charlie, focus fire with Saber.
I would say the only word
TSM
sounds
Lancer
I've
remaining
heard
formation with Foxtrot Pi
Can
3.
we get shields, please?
You're also allowed to raise shields, Helm.
Damage
Got
to
it.
front shields 25% only. Proceeding to repair.
Frequency is going to be echo, echo. Recommend.
Our beams
rear
are not
shields.
firing. I don't think weapons is there.
I don't there either. Rear shields are falling though. Maneuver down, the pulse down. Systems are falling.
Yui?
Saber's taking care of it. There it goes.
Now firing.
Tiger
Turns
strike.
out folks are not
Ooh,
home.
that's beautiful.
I'm just hearing my neighbor and his renovations.
New baddies inbound.
Horizon move to engage Quebec 2-6.
Bomb sensors, please. The pirate brigantine.
Sensors boosted.
Preparing
Transport Foxtrot.
Frequency is going to be
This is
Bravo.
TSN Lancer.
Bravo.
You are
Fighters
ordered
incoming.
to heave to and follow us in. Please keep to our aft, and we will lead you in. Thank you.
Go ahead and let him kiss.
Allowing them chase.
Power aft shields. Go.
Good shot. Coming
Everyone
about.
but one fighter got out.
He's disabled, yeah.
Looks he's not moving. Yeah. And the other who's scanning the other? Don't scan that. Ooh, destroyed.
Boom.
Front shields fully repaired.
I normally don't run main screen. It looks beautiful though. Ooh, it's a glitch fighter with max shields. Target destroyed. New Kangos.
TSN Lancer move ahead to Promethean Gate. TSN Horizon move into grid Charlie 3.
longbow in Charlie 1. There's a small fleet of 3 ships up in Alpha 4, Bravo 4 line.
Horizon moves to engage Victor 6-9 in grid Charlie 1.
Okay, I'm finally back online.
I'm on comms, I still don't see anything.
Moving to engage Victor 6-9.
There's already double scan on Victor 6-9, no reason to scan again. Frequency is going to be Echo Echo, I think. Looks like Echo Echo, yeah. Front or back shields are both 19. Have some fun. Shouldn't be too hard.
TSN Horizon, once you've destroyed Victor 6-9, move back to Foxtrot 5-3.
Rear shields are falling. Rear shields down. Impulse down. Maneuver down. Beam down. Systems are falling.
Yeah, we got him.
Target destroyed.
Nicely done.
Setting fuel collectors.
Horizon, fall back to Foxtrot 5-3.
Uh-oh. Do you see those biomechs up north? Galactic North?
Yeah.
Okay. That's gonna be interesting. I'm worried about these the pirates down here, though.
Establishing close escort around Foxtrot 5-3.
Captain, should we be proactive or just act on defense?
Oh, I'm on Saber. Shit. Okay. I would say we want a position on the northeast side of this ship, so
new round of tangos coming in from Echo 1. Doing a scan now.
Never mind.
Can I get a bump, please? To sensors, thank you. Nightmare class. Ooh. Wait, who are the?
That's the Unicom High.
Yeah, who are the?
TSN Lancer move to Promethean Gate. TSN Horizon moves to engage enemies in grid Charlie 4.
Alright, drop us back to Charlie 4, load a mine.
Mine number 3 in the tube.
Actually, load 3 and 4, just in case. There are 2 brigantines. Extra credit if you only need 1, though.
If you can give me a bump to sensors, that'd be great. Or actually, I'm doing okay for now. Okay. How are we doing this? Closest one is going to be Delta.
Fighters deployed.
Delta and Alpha.
Tight roundup.
Tight roundup, bye.
Fighters, fun.
Yeah, they're too spread out.
For what?
I'm trying to clear all the fighters with one mine.
Oh, yeah, a little.
I'm not going to get as many as I want.
Yeah, that sucks.
TSN Horizon moves to engage Delta 6-2.
Delta 6-2, getting a scan on it. As always, recommend rear shield.
Go ahead and reload the other EMP if you haven't already.
Frequency Charlie. Front at 88, rear at 75.
He's going to take us on head on. I don't think we'll need the EMP.
Increasing our elevation.
Yeah, drag him over the mine. Break off helm. You see the mine 120 from us?
I see him.
TSN Horizon, fall back to the gate.
Break off and head for the gate.
Heading for the gate, aye.
That's acknowledged, Saber. On our way.
Energy at 32%.
And fuel collector.
Input coordinates.
So what do we do
Actually,
exactly down
strike
there?
that. Dock us up with DS1 too.
Moving to DS1 2.
Command, this is Foresight Division. We've returned to Prometheus Space. That's confirmed, Command. All ships stand by for systems to go into automatic.
I feel like you ran a lot of that, Uni. Thank you.
I was asleep.
Well, someone was doing things because I wasn't, because I couldn't see anything.
I was acting autonomously.
Yeah, I also have to apologize. I feel like I wasn't away. I just feel like I wasn't doing much. I don't know. I probably could have been doing more.
Well, hell,
That's
I'll
okay.
take credit.
Thank you,
Was
Draco.
was someone else on science by chance? It felt like there was. It felt like there was someone else on science, but it wasn't a big deal.
No, I had Captain's map and main screen.
Okay.
I use data only.
What did data ever do to you?
Mostly nothing, but that's alright.
I mean, there's the sexy data tango.
Programmed in multiple techniques.
It's interesting when
Yeah.
when the Orville came out, the the robot in that he was so robotically like lifeless yet full of life that a lot of people actually thought that it was a spinner inside the costume, and he had to come out and publicly say that while he might have inspired the character, he was not the one inside. There's a whole conspiracy theory where while someone else was voicing it, he was the one running the show. He was not. Although, if you are not watching the Orville season 2 has been quite phenomenal.
No, I had a hard time getting past season 1's McFarlane humor.
It gets better. No, there's not. Season 2 has much. There's still some humor. There's still some McFarlaneisms, but it's much better. I don't.
Okay.
I as I like to say, I hate how good it is. It really is. No, season 1 did a little bit. I will say that like some of the first 2 episodes of season 2 are a little over the top. You have one where like the whole storyline is basically a character going to.
Did I lost everybody?
No, I'm listening to crosstalk.
Which is why I shut up.
And I appreciate it.
I'm not hearing anything then?
Yeah, it's just
He
the
wouldn't.
channel commanders. The orange dot.
I'll be back in 30 seconds.
Go ahead, Mugen. Thank you. Sorry. All right. If everyone would head up to the mission briefing room.
I am.
I missed. Are we?
Alright, Lieutenant Commander Vash, how did that look from your end on Commander Control?
I think that went very smoothly. Mr. Terry was incredibly pleased with our prompt success. We did notice a whole bunch of pirates coming from Sector 6, sorry, in the Cronus system. So we're wondering if they've got, we're looking into the possibility that they've got some sort of base in the area that they are based around, I guess.
Operating out of.
Yeah.
Alright, it would seem as well that there was some kind of interference with our communication systems. I don't think from CIC the reset command worked on your end either, did it?
That's confirmed. It's possible they've been working on some sort of comms dampening system that will be affecting our systems. So we're going to have to work to get ahead of them again.
Alright. We'll get a team working on that as well. See if they can fix
I
up
recommend
those
we send someone to be on the lookout of a pirate space fortress.
Alright, I think we should equip a small shuttle. We'll remove the shields to make sure that it's light and fast, and Agoon, you seem like a good candidate.
Recommend we take out all offensive weapons on that shuttle just to make it really fast.
That's a good idea. That's a good idea.
Maybe half the aircon as well.
Do you know what? Why don't we just put in a life pod and launch that?
And maybe sort of quarter the fuel tank.
Oh, and we need to do it into power saving mode, so disable the comms.
Get rid of all excess armor.
And life support, we don't need that either.
Actually, we should just put a tarp on the front with a big bullseye.
To be fair, if he's going in a pod, does he need his legs? That would make the pod smaller and lighter.
At this point, do we really even need a pod? Can we just jettison me into space?
Let's just get a hover scooter.
Alright, while we remove Agoon's legs, we'll take a 5-minute break and then we'll get back to our next mission.
I almost did a spit tickle over my keyboard, you bastard.
I'll get the chainsaw.
Okay, I am going to step away and go get a cup of coffee from one of the senior officer rooms. So what happens when the fleet captain's away? Obviously, I didn't see.
Hold him down.
Earl Grey hot.
Alright, we'll reconvene in about 5 minutes. Depends how long the kettle takes to boil. We have additional orders in from TSN Command, and I'll be running it from Command and Control.
Aye, sir.
Alright. Duty officer, you clear to stand the officers down for the time being.
Aye, sir. All officers, 5 minutes stand down to the galley.
Is there still a medical bay for me to go to get my legs removed?
We're just going to put you in the cadets lounge and close the doors on you.
I just thought about it, Agum. You know what you should have said? Agum, you there?
Oh, yes. Sorry.
You know what you should have said?
What?
Just give me 3 Bowie knives, one to put in between my teeth and one for each hand. Shoot me out of the airlock and I'll Rambo their ass.
I think I was going more of a Martian approach, but I was going to ask if I can go Iron Man, but I didn't have the chance.
In English, redacted falls into many grammatical categories. As a transitive verb, for instance, John redacted Shirley. As an intransitive verb, Shirley redacted. Its meaning is not always sexual. It can be an adjective, such as, John's doing all the redacted work. As part of an adverb, Shirley talks too redacting much. As an adverb enhancing an adjective, Shirley is redacted beautiful. As a noun, I don't give a redacted. As part of a word, abso-redacted-lutely, or in-redacted credible. And as almost every word in a sentence, redact the redacted redactors. As you must realize, there aren't too many words with the versatility of redacted, as in these examples describing situations as aggression, redacted you, agreement, redacting all right, amazement, redacted shit, annoyance, don't redacted with me, apathy, who really gives a redacted anyway, benevolence, don't do me any redacted favors, command, go redacted yourself, confusion, what the redacted? Denial, I didn't redacted do it. Despair, redacted again. Difficulty, I don't understand this redacted question. Directions, redacted off. Disbelief, unredacted believable. Dismay, oh redacted. Suffice to say, the list goes on.
Thank you, Wikipedia.
Why don't you go outside and play hide and go redacted yourself?
Just had a meme come through my head. Hey, are you familiar with Ace Ventura, Pet Detective?
All officers, return to the mission briefing room.
That answer
mind.
after these messages.
Everybody here?
There's still a couple that are tarrying up.
To all officers in the head, come out with your pants up.
No, zucchini.
All right, settle down, everyone. Wait, Matthew's not here. Why do we care?
Mind the room.
I don't care. It's a safe word that I remembered.
Did you say Matthew's
Pineapple.
not here, so you don't care?
All right, is everybody back?
We're just waiting on Morlock, who has fallen asleep in the galley.
Commodore Dr. Frederick Husband. Is there something somebody's not telling me?
Oh, I'm sure there's plenty.
Oh, it must be a Goom's regular update.
My what?
How are those legs, Goom?
Alright. I don't know. I haven't seen him in a little bit.
Just walked off
Me
that
and
without
PewDiePie, me and PewDiePie have become close friends.
They're fine. I'm just currently using them as earrings, actually.
It's eerie. Who are you, eccentric Columbus?
Adopting the Krellian practice there, I see.
To beat our enemy, we have to understand our enemy and live like
Wait,
our enemy.
is it Trisha Columbus? Is she also a giant? I feel like she was, but I could be wrong on that.
Alright. I'm going to be on command and control for this mission. Our briefing from command is as follows. We have Commodore Collier joining us on this mission and several detachments of Marines. We've been called into the Cerberus system to help with the containment procedures in place and ensuring that the quarantine protocol is being enforced. That we have several Scarab pirates in the area that have been detected that seem to be trying to take advantage of the situation, and the local defence forces aren't particularly interested in sticking around with quarantine procedures in place, and so have been packing up and leaving as quickly as they can instead of defending the bases. For that reason, the TSN have been called in. The quarantine protocol level that has been declared is a level 0 protocol. That means there is no contact whatsoever that can be made with ships or stations in the area. We cannot physically dock with ships or stations that have been declared as infected or under quarantine. If we find any transports that are not responding to communications, we do need to use minimal force to persuade them to return to the station from which they launched. This could be achieved by using shuttles and their point defense weapons rather than the full barrage from our own primary beam systems. We are going to be deploying some Marine teams and medical units to the quarantined areas. These Marine teams and medical units won't be extracted until the quarantine is lifted, but they will be there to keep order and to treat as many people as possible and hopefully come to some conclusions about what this infection is, this outbreak is, and how to treat it best. Are there any questions? Excellent. We'll be deploying the same ships. Lieutenant Commander Vaj will be taking my seat on the TSN Sabre. We need shuttle pilots on standby to be able to deploy Marine teams and medical teams. Lieutenant Commander Vaj, I believe you're the most senior of the Lieutenant Commanders?
Yes, sir.
You'll be taking command of the division. We want to try and keep civilian casualties at a minimum, so try not to destroy any fleeing ships, rather try and disable them. I'll hand over to you, Lieutenant Commander.
Lancer, duty officer, dismiss crews to their ships.
Aye, sir. Oh.
I'm jumping the gun there, Yui.
Well, when you know what's coming.
Is it just me, or if they've been doing a lot more fighter-related stuff within the past few weeks?
I don't know. I've only been here the past few weeks.
Can confirm. Although the pirate fighters are very
What's the
toothless.
question?
The question was raised whether they were doing a lot more fighter-related things in the last few shifts. And regardless of whether you consider that to be enemy fighters or shuttle operations, either way, the answer is yes.
I was thinking shuttle operations, just because I mean, maybe it's just that I've been drafted into being the fighter pilot of the ship, but I feel like
So you
I've been doing it
ships
quite frequently
reporting once
and
you're
more.
ready to depart.
All stations report in when ready.
Helm ready?
Helm ready. Do we have to disconnect it all? If not, I'm ready to go.
Trigger finger is itchy.
I
But I
do
don't
know
see
that.
it unconnected.
I had to reconnect. I got it. Helm is indeed ready.
Saber, this is Horizon. The Valkyrie is ready to ride.
Acknowledge Horizon.
Wait, why were the Valkyrie? I thought we were the Horizon.
Valkyrie class.
Oh. Wait, oh, we're not in Artemis?
Oh, that's a good point.
Are we not in Artemis this time?
We are.
Okay.
It's tradition. Tradition is usually dumb.
Tradition.
When are we going to get our Valkyrie back?
T's and
No
Saber to all
idea.
ships, please ensure that your comm systems are going through comms relay alpha.
Probably after they release a new version.
Yeah, it sounds like we're waiting. The update will let us do things like we used to do back before this past update. So I'm guessing they're just waiting on that, so we can keep things in canon.
That's at a Horizon comms check.
Lancer, this is Horizon. Comms check positive.
All ships' communications have routed through comms relay alpha successfully.
Is the simulation running?
Not yet. There it goes.
It just started.
Okay. I mean, it's the mission. It's not simulation anyway. But,
I'm noticing that the public room's Intrepid channel is misspelled.
So it is.
That means I'm going to have to reset my whisper lists again.
No doubt, just in time for it to get corrected.
Yep.
I had to redo all my whisper lists anyway.
All ships' automatic systems will take you to the Promethean Gate in Cerberus system. Deployment complete.
All ships form up on Saber.
Two
All ships
enemy ships
formation
above.
is Charlie.
Frequency is going to be Delta. On the closest ship.
Alpha 1-5 has tracked.
I went right past this.
Ships are closing on the base.
Coming up behind him. Ryzen, break off and engage the targets in Bravo 4 and...
Acknowledged.
I just got taunt on Bravo 04 though. Sorry.
Breaking off.
See if you can get taunts on Charlie 8-7 and Delta 4-6.
Didn't work on Charlie. I got Delta 4-6 though.
Delta 1 on each of those targets.
Frequency Delta. I recommend we blow past though and go to the strongbow. Frequency Alpha on target.
Delta
Take
1
them north
successful.
and flush them.
Understood. Coming to full stop near the event horizon.
Horizon, once you've eliminated those targets, rendezvous with us in Delta 1.
Delta 1 rendezvous confirmed.
They're not pursuing us directly.
Yui, load up a kill shot.
Purging EMP.
And go ahead and come about. Let's engage Delta 3.
Kill shot prepared. Which one is my good shot?
You're going to need to wait for beam taps first. Delta 4-6 is at 25.
Coming up behind him.
He should be toast. Next target.
Oh, I thought we were flushing. Sorry.
Yeah, the GM had other ideas.
Frequency Alpha. Where we can spin around in circles for a little bit.
You're going to want to hit reverse to break and bring us into an engagement.
French
so
shield
that we can bring all our weapons to bear.
Maneuver down. French shield's down. Impulse warp down. Falling.
Okay.
Target destroyed.
Quick dock at the research base, then rendezvous at Delta 1.
Good call on that.
Horizon rendezvous at RS-0225 before coming and joining us.
That's acknowledged.
I actually don't know what I forgot what system we're in.
Cerberus, I believe.
Yeah, I think you're right.
All right, take us to rendezvous with Saber.
Circumventing the nebula.
Yeah, we're in Promethean. Sorry, no, we're in Cerberus. I'm dumb. Okay, I'm just trying to see where we're heading. Service Command is going to be in the next sector, along with 2 other stations. Just like to keep an eye so we know what to expect.
Much appreciated.
We can actually get ammunitions.
Engaging
All
fuel
ships
collectors.
form up on Saber.
Command to all ships, be advised. Once you enter Sector 6, no station is open for docking. Ensure that you do not dock with stations.
Are you testing your whisper list, Huey?
Yes.
Sassy,
Okay.
this is Lancer confirmed. No docking with stations, Sector 6.
This feels like a typical escort mission staying in this formation. They're slower than our run speed, but faster than our walk speed.
Horizon confirms.
It does seem a little strange. We should have
Stand by on
equivalent
transition to
speeds.
sensor updates.
I'm having to go between 1 and 2.
While warp is at 100%, if you want, I can try to adjust it. I'm gonna try 125.
It's an improvement.
We're still a little slower than them, not by much though.
135.
Tad more.
145.
That's right. That's perfect. Thank you.
Very welcome.
We're not stripping the gears as much.
This is a non-standard level of boost. Wonder what's going on the other ships.
All ships prepare for a corner-to-corner transition.
That was fun.
Normalizing warp.
Going to fuel collectors.
Weren't we enforcing some kind of quarantine here just a couple of weeks ago?
Uh-huh, and it got worse, which is why we're not allowed to dock with anything in this sector.
Well, that doesn't help me then.
Just wait till they turn hostile on us.
There's really no point scanning friendlies.
Rise, Saber, please patrol the area around Skolcha, Romeo Sierra 4-5, and...
You see that, right?
Yeah, go ahead and intercept.
Moving to intercept.
Somebody else is on my science.
This is TSN Horizon to Scar and Ship Registration Kilo 86. You are violating a quarantine order. Cut your thrust or you will be fired upon.
Frequency, Charlie.
We seem very sluggish right now.
Oh yeah, right, sorry. Conservation.
Entering nebula.
Ultimate boost warp.
Kilo 86 is coming about.
Does anyone else see the waypoint in Echo 1?
Yeah, it's left over from the last one.
Thank you.
Engage.
As before, frequency Charlie. Recommend rear shields.
There's blazing past us. Alright, coming up behind them.
Try and shoot out their engine.
Alright, somebody's
Stop
using
firing.
science when they shouldn't be. Please stop.
Kilo 86, this is TSN Horizon. Your engines have been disabled. Surrender.
They're continuing to fire on us.
I don't think surrender's in their vocabulary.
Give him 10 seconds and then murder him.
Do you want me to do a surrender?
Yeah, try it.
You have not beaten us yet, Earthling. Their ship's repaired.
All right,
I would take them out. Charlie. Comms crashed.
So did mine.
I think that's target destroyed. Yeah, it was target destroyed.
Can confirm destroyed.
I'm seeing a rendezvous point in Charlie 4. Once I get my secondary display, you want me to do? Is that it's a med team drop?
Yeah, it's a med team drop if you can load a med team.
Yeah, I'm gonna not take comms so that we don't get random crashes on there.
Fuel collectors engaged.
Permission to launch?
Did you launch the
Oh,
did you load the med team?
I did not. Can someone else? Does someone else have comms open to do it? I'll do
I
it.
have comms open, but I don't have the fighter controls.
Neither do I, because I crashed. I no longer have fighter controls.
This is TSN Horizon to Fleet. We're experiencing communications troubles. Can someone remote into our fighter bay and set Theseus, please?
Saber to all ships. Our communication systems are continuing to be assaulted by the dampening field that the pirates set upon us. We're going to have to go with direct communication to CIC to do anything with rendezvous points.
That's acknowledged, Saber.
Can you?
So we're just going to roleplay this.
So just do it.
Yeah, go ahead and launch. Helm, set up a patrol pattern. Charlie 3 around through Echo 5.
All ships, we've got Golf 9-8 that looks like it's going to leave the area. They are not clear to leave. Neither is Foxtrot 60 or Hotel 99.
Helm, come about to Golf 9-8.
Coming about.
Golf 9-8, this is TSN
Golf 9-8
Horizon.
is a priority.
You are violating quarantine orders.
Recommend
Shut down
maximum
your
warp, 'cause
engines.
They're kind of there.
In a nebula.
Yeah, boost warp.
Warp is supposed
Can you Naima, can you tell CIC that we have medics in our shuttle?
CIC, this is Horizon. Theseus is inbound
Luxury
on
liner
Kasek
Foxtrot
Station
60. This is TSN Lancer.
with
Please
medics on board.
heave to and come about.
TSN Horizon confirming your communications.
Target has no nodes.
Medical teams have been deployed.
Helm, see if you can headbutt him closer to the middle of the sector.
Cargo ship Foxtrot 60. Again, this is TSN Lancer. You are ordered to heave to and come about. Please acknowledge.
Tempting to nudge him. He is turning about.
All right. Set up escort office aft.
Friggin' go lay down.
Thank you for your cooperation, Golf 9-8. Return to the proximity of Kasenk Station. Resume quarantine protocols.
Good girl.
Failure to comply will result in structural damage.
Failure to comply will result in big hurt.
The sudden but very planned rapid disassembly of your vessel.
Saber to Horizon, report.
Saber, this is Horizon. Medics dropped on Kasenk Station. Golf 9-8 appears to be behaving itself and is
USFB
returning to
Transport
quarantine
Hotel 99.
procedures.
This is TSN Lancer. Please acknowledge.
Acknowledge Horizon.
Theseus has been docked.
Transport Hotel 99. This is TSN Lancer. We are approaching you. Thank you for coming about. You are ordered to remain in this sector.
Can you please ask CIC to load medics for us, please?
Well, we're just doing this, so go ahead and relaunch.
Just
Theseus, you are cleared to launch.
Negative Hotel
Please
99.
take your
Do
medics
not,
to Skullchest
repeat, do
Station.
not attempt to leave the sector, or we will take out your propulsion
Helm,
systems. Please acknowledge.
go to Echo 2 Mark 8.
Go to Mark 8, eh?
Thank you, Naima.
Mm-hmm. Break off. Let's sit at Delta 3 Mark 9.
Delta 3 Mark 9, eh?
I'm gonna dip low on the plane so I don't blind myself with this nebula.
We have arrived at Delta 3 Mark 9.
Thank you.
Engaging fuel collectors.
Horizon, this is Saber. Move to assist us in defense of these stations.
Gladly,
Hotel
Saber.
99,
We're
this is
inbound.
Lancer. We will disable your propulsion again. Please stand to.
Do they have to manually do it?
Horizon, your priority target is
Okay.
November 7-7.
So can you tell them that
November
I dropped it?
7-7, copy.
Heading into a nebula.
Solcha, this is TSN Horizon. Please open your docking port and allow Theseus to drop medics and supplies.
I'll do it a second time just to be on the safe side.
I need boost to warp
I
and catch
came
up
in
to
at a
November
funny angle,
7-7.
November 7-7 is kill shotable. Maximum prejudice.
Loading
Sour
kill
hot.
shot, maintain distance.
Medical teams confirmed on Soldier Station.
Copy, Solcha Command.
Beautiful. Heading towards home.
Next target, Mike 5-3, Delta 2.
Moving to engage.
Mike 5-3, you are pirate number 6 today. You can leave or be pirate number 7.
He's elevating with us.
Did someone start the timer? I guess Yui did.
I don't recall there being a timer.
No, I gave the last one like 10 seconds. Helm, go ahead and pick up Theseus. Resume our patrol route, Charlie 3 to Echo 5.
On way to
Foxtrot
rendezvous.
60, this is TSN Saber. Hold position.
Saber,
to you
this is
from
Horizon.
way off
Unless you
plane.
have further orders for us, then we will resume our patrol route.
Horizon, deploy your medics on Latara Station.
Latara's control stand by for medics and humanitarian supplies. Theseus is inbound momentarily.
Launch as soon as refit?
Yep.
Oh, it's Oak Work plus this one. This will be an easy one. Then.
And then Helm, resume our patrol route.
Resuming patrol route.
Actually, I take that back. Put us in fuel collectors.
Moving to fuel collectors, aye. Engaged.
Let them know that I'm about to drop off.
Latara's control, this is TSN Horizon. Please open your outer doors. Theseus will be docking momentarily. Helm,
Whoa,
come
there's
about.
bad guys on
Intercept
me.
contacts Bravo 4, Alpha
See ya.
5.
On my way.
I'm not going to engage. I'm coming back to you guys. I guess you guys coming to me.
Because we care about you.
Any chance of us backing off?
I'm in dock. I threw some lasers at him, though.
Now I have
Engaging
numerous
reverse.
weapon ports.
Another ship coming in.
Yep. Keep on Quebec 10. Alpha Alpha.
We lost front shields. Take that back. We lost rear shields.
Target is not destroyed.
See if
First
you can
damage to
place
rear
this
shields.
target has tracker.
Frequency Delta Delta rear shields.
That's acknowledged, Saber. Surrendering control of the
And then
battle
warp.
space to you.
Enemies turning on Saber.
Be aware, the executor was not destroyed. There is still a cloaked executor in the area.
Acknowledged. Combat orders, Charlie.
Charlie, Charlie. Come about, focus on the executor.
Coming about.
USFB Scout, designation Sierra 90. This is TSN Lancer. We have orders to blockade any neutral
Set us in fuel collectors.
docking with
Fuel
Mike
collectors
218.
engaged.
Please turn about.
Damage report. We have warp at 75%. Proceeding to repair ETA. 50 seconds.
Thank you, engineering. What's our DAMCON status?
No damage.
Thank you, Sierra 90.
Warp at full power.
We should make the other ships give us their P-shocks. They're not
Bulk
gonna use
Cargo
them.
Foxtrot 60. This is TSN Lancer. We have determined your course will lead you out of the sector. You are ordered to remain within the sector or we will engage. Please stand to.
Give me a quick second to utilize that. Be right back.
Both shields have reached full capacity.
Thank you. Good job, engineer. Kissenk Station, we have received your request for more medical supplies. Theseus will launch shortly. Stand by outer doors. Go ahead, Morgan.
Are we moving there, or are we holding position while Theseus deploys?
We're going to make Theseus do it.
Understood.
Muga? Muga? Fuck it.
He said he was stepping away.
Perseus, this is
Oh, I missed
Lancer.
it.
Please
told you I
confirm
was
you
about-
are
I told
not
you
to
I'm
dock
not-
with
I can
Quissink
be out in
Station.
a second.
Please offload medical personnel in EVA suits. Maintain a distance of 2K, please.
Horizon, come join Saber in Alpha 2.
Go ahead.
On our way.
Sorry about that. Looks like someone already took care of it, though.
Yeah, no worries. I gotcha.
All right, we are on site.
State the nature of your medical emergency. Blow out his engines.
Moving to weapons range.
That's not a medical emergency.
Horizon,
Pulse is
engage
down.
to disable if possible.
It is a medical emergency if he's going to spread the plague.
Our fellow ship is continuing to fire. Your impulse is down again.
Cargo transport Sierra 90. This is the TSN Horizon. If you leave the sector, you will be destroyed.
A sector, I assume you mean subsector.
Keeping him in sights.
Not quite, since that's not quite my...
Target destroyed.
Okay.
Horizon, this is Lancer. Please confirm that Theseus just exited an area and mines appear behind it.
Lancer, this is Horizon. Theseus did a close approach of a vessel and quarantine protocols. Looks like it did a self-destruct.
Acknowledged, Horizon.
Couldn't bear to face the plague, I suppose.
That earth fever must be really hot.
Horizon, please investigate the wreckage in Bravo 3.
That's acknowledged, Saber. Weapons, please load a probe.
Urging shock, preparing probe. Probe is loading.
Helm, come about to 117.
At the ready.
117. Exact.
Fire probe.
Probe is away, returning to shock. Stand down to
Science, see what you can to get from scanning the wreckage.
There's
Is that scannable?
Yeah. Damaged cargo vessel, it says. Hold on. Doing a double scan. Systems
Horizon, move to
offline,
Delta
ship
4 and
adrift
engage
with
the
no
Scaran.
power or life support.
Captain, if we blow through it,
That's
what-
acknowledged, Saber. The cargo vessel seems to be adrift, no power or life support.
Acknowledged, thank you.
All right, take us to Whiskey 19.
on our way to Whiskey 19.
Whiskey, the devil, you lead me astray. Over
Frequency is
fields
going to
and
be Charlie,
mountains.
Charlie on target. Shield, target has stealth and shield vamp. I'll do callouts once we get close. 15K.
Look, you
10K.
landed Golf 9-8. This is TSN Lancer.
7,
We read
6,
your origin point
5,
as
Elevate,
precinct
4,
station. You are
3,
ordered to remain within this sector. Please stand to. Do not proceed any further.
Maneuver is down. Frequency Charlie, Charlie. Impulse down.
Holding fire.
Why?
TSN Saber, it's negative on
We
the
gave the
cargo.
last
It looks
one
like they overloaded
chance
their
to
engine.
get away.
Kill him.
There's no life science squad.
Elevating the planes.
Golf
Unit
9-8,
impulse
repeat.
down.
This is TSN Lancer. Looks like your point of
Racial
origin is
down.
precinct station. You are ordered to maintain quarantine
Impulse.
status. Do not proceed any further, or we will proceed to take out your propulsion systems.
Destroyed.
Engaging fuel collectors.
TSN Saber to all ships. Prepare to return to Promethean Command on autopilot. ISS forces will be entering the sector shortly to take over patrol duties.
All right, might as well start the debrief now. I thought that went pretty well. Does anyone have any comments?
I'm asleep.
Okay.
No comments here.
I think the main thing for Helm, be
All ships
mindful
debrief crews and meet back in the mission briefing room.
about how you can use reverse impulse in beam combat. You can use that to help other ships outmaneuvering you, and you can also use that to decelerate more quickly so you don't overshoot targets. That's more useful when we aren't outranged by them. Like, for example, the Skyrim Executors.
Right.
Also, weapons, you're familiar with the manual targeting, right?
Oh yeah.
Oh,
Very
no, I'm
familiar.
sorry.
Oh yeah, you know,
Sketch, you're familiar with how weapons can manually target things.
Yes, Captain, I am.
He's been
Okay.
rising on the plane to give me access to targets' rears.
If you are very close to the enemy target, then that distorts how much can be seen and shot.
Right. I typically do try to use the reverse to keep targets in range.
I was actually going to say, as in science, it was very noticeable that weapons knew exactly what they were doing. because things were falling in ways that they don't do if you don't know what you're doing.
Oh no, I have lots of faith in Yui.
Yeah, no, it was honestly kind of impressive. So take that as a compliment, Yui.
It's almost like he's good at his job.
Unlike
Shoot
some
things,
people I know.
even when I'm asleep.
How much longer do we have you for, Draco?
Probably about 15 minutes.
Okay. Is there anything that you'd like to do in the next 15 minutes?
Not particularly. I'm just hanging out.
Yeah,
I know the role of orgy is always a good choice.
How
So
about
how's
a
the move
surprise
going?
roll call in 15 minutes?
Starting in earnest next weekend.
Ah.
So
Are
I'm
you still
gonna
in
post...
Washington right now, then?
Yep. I'm in Washington right now. I will be in Washington next Saturday. I will leave Washington the day after.
Where are you moving somewhere?
Uh-huh.
Oh, you're going to the place where they legalize pot, right? Colorado?
One of the other places, yeah.
Oh.
I seem to be pinging back and forth between states that legalized it.
Well, I think Illinois is on the way, considering we don't have any money because we keep giving away our money to private organizations to be more corrupt. Being in Chicago, like, I knew there was a lot of corruption, but I knew there was a lot of corruption, especially dealing with parking, but I actually, like, looked up the actual deal, and dear Lord, it is so bad. Like, the fact that became a thing, the parking spots on the side of the streets of Chicago are being leased to a third-party private organization for, like, the next 99 years. And in return, they gave the city a bunch of money that didn't even cover the cost of the budget for that single year.
It usually doesn't. That's the way that the private things work. If everyone could head up to the mission briefing room, please.
But the other thing is that all the money is that the city still does all of the policing and stuff. It's insane. It's free money for someone. Has anyone found my legs yet? It's very difficult to maneuver a spacecraft without it.
They're redacted.
God damn it.
We'll get you some stump pedals.
You could transplant your arms onto your leg stumps.
But then I won't have any arms.
It'll fix your legs problem, though.
Always complaining.
You could use a tongue switch.
You can type with your nose and give hunt and peck a new meaning.
I hate coming in the middle of conversations.
What you do
We're
is
threatening to cut off various parts of
A goon specifically.
Of a goon. Yeah.
We're disconnecting the leg bone from the knee bone.
What we do is we take his upper arm and attach that to his lower leg, and then just put his lower arm onto his shoulder. So he's sort of like a T-Rex.
Oh god.
I did actually know a girl that had only one full arm. The stump on the other arm was named Fred.
And redacted.
Fleet Captain, should we have our debrief?
I've been completely enthralled by the procedures that we are discussing regarding Igu. We will somehow make his whole body fit inside one torpedo casing.
Medical experiments are a very large part of being space Nazis. We had to come up with something.
Alright. We have continued to encounter problems with the communication systems. I'm not exactly sure what this is, whether it's an internal problem or whether it is still interference from pirate bands, pirate communication bands. It's odd because initially we didn't have these issues, and now we seem to be experiencing them. Our first simulations confirmed that everything was okay. So,
Sabotage?
is that confession, Cadet?
That's a question. I don't have the clout to do that.
All right. We don't know at the moment. However, there is possibly a backup in place if we can get those systems updated. Lieutenant Commander Donovan, I believe you should be able to get that sorted with the things that I've just sent through to your private data pad. Okay, we have to report the loss of some civilian life during that operation. One of the ships, the bulk cargo, tried to offload refugees onto that garbage scow. You successfully destroyed the garbage scow, however, there were some refugees aboard there. The ship then moved away, overcharged its engines, and that caused a cascading failure that caused it to be destroyed in the process. All those will be passed on to the USFP and investigated fully. So ensure that you have your officers prepare sensor logs to be forwarded. I'm sure they're going to have some questions about excessive use of force against the garbage scow, but from a command and control point of view and from the information that we're able to ascertain, there was no other course of action that was open to us at that point.
That's the problem with only bringing a hammer.
We're not gonna go into the issue that I also lost my legs on this mission.
The USFP have very few concerns regarding your legs, I'm afraid.
Wow.
The TSM method.
You volunteered your leg.
You know the risks when you joined up.
Yeah, when you entered service, you said you will go in it full throttle, body and all.
Your career now costs you both an arm and a leg.
Alright, Command doesn't have any more doesn't have any more orders for us. So myself and Lieutenant Commander Vaj, what other any officers do we have available?
Mr. Donovan, Mr. Ziff, and yeah, I guess that's it. Oh, Mr. Ziff doesn't have his badge.
Badgeless. We'll get our heads together briefly and see if we can set up a simulation to just test out a quick fix for the communication console issue. We'll see if we can track it down. We'll finish with a couple of command and control simulations.
I've got to take off, but it's good flying with everybody.
Good to see you.
It was a pleasure and an honor as always.
Have a good night, and hopefully I'll see you next week.
Alright, see you all up.
User disconnected from your channel.
Okay, you can head to your ships and stand down for 5 minutes on your bridges.
Understood.
And then we'll be able to go straight from there.
I do find it interesting that after 2 years, the command is finally getting a sense of my humor. Although I have an odd feeling that someone high up has twisted their arm.
This is perhaps likely.
It kind of makes me feel worse though, knowing that like they refuse to like be cool with me until someone high up's like, "Yay, maybe we should stop being dicks to Muga," or I guess start being dicks to Muga. Yeah, I'm gonna shut up now.
Mm.
I did start soup before shift, and I'm very excited. Although I've never seen my chicken's never floated to the top before. It's always sunk, so I don't know what's going on with that. I did start with frozen though.
I'm back.
Welcome back.
Frozen might have something to do with it.
Yeah, but it's not frozen anymore. It's been in there for like hours.
Well, folks, I'm going to have to sign off. It's been a pleasure.
It's been a true
good to
honor
see you
to
again.
Good rest of the shift, and I'll see you a week from Saturday. Bye.
User disconnected from your channel.
Yes, since everyone's out here, although I've already mentioned it, the next 3 weeks I'm not going to be on. Small chance in 2 weeks I might sneak on, but probably not.
I believe you have now mentioned this in the Horizon Discord, in chat here on TeamSpeak, and now it's also verbalized on stream.
Okay.
No
Sorry,
one can accuse you of having not made mention.
I expect
Mugo, why
lots of.
didn't you tell us you were going to be gone?
I expect lots of angry messages in the upcoming weeks. I mainly mention it because there are weird things involving like your ability to hold a position on a ship. So
I keep thinking we should bring on a permanent person to serve as your permanent understudy.
what would he be studying?
Science. Understudy. It's an acting term.
Yeah, but understudy as in when I'm gone, or to learn from my amazing skills.
When you're gone, that's the whole purpose of an understudy. If the prime candidate cannot serve,
I don't think we do it in TSN because then if we were both here, one of us would get stuck without being on our ship.
with the frequency with which everyone is actually here, I don't think that would be a problem.
Actually, of all the ships, we have a pretty good track record compared to the other ships.
This is true, but it could be better.
I mean, it could be better, but it's the best. I want to say, I think we're the only ship that is.
Permission to come aboard.
Granted.
Request everybody disconnect and check your version number that you are on 2009.
Yeah, I think that's the problem too. Good call.
Confirmed 2009.
Confirmed here as well.
How old would that update be?
2 weeks?
February?
2 weeks. Confirmed. I'm on 2009.
Waiting confirmation, Yui and Raiden.
Raiden, I confirm.
I gotta do funny things with my stream to protect the super secret connection IP.
We're not worthy of you.
Can confirm 2009.
Thank you. As you were.
See, I do stuff to protect the command codes, but then people start talking about them in channel all the time anyway.
Uh-huh. Uh-huh. Running joke.
What command codes?
Like, they tell me not to put the command codes on the stream, but then people in chat ask, like, what is the command code? And somebody else spells it out letter by letter for them. That's all I'm like, okay.
Yeah,
that's...
we had issues a while ago. Did we ever figure out who that person was?
Everyone? Oh, you're talking about the
red
individual who
alert.
spammed red alert. No, not necessarily.
There is a theory. It was never proven.
Was the theory that it was me?
No.
Always.
Okay. All right.
It also wasn't bunnies.
I love you.
But it's got to be.
What did they need such good eyesight for anyways?
Bunnies, it must be bunnies! Or maybe midgets.
I think the correct term now is short people.
Little.
Yeah, but that's not in the lyrics of the song.
Actually, is it little people or short people? I don't know. Everything's offensive.
I think it's actually dwarfs.
Is it now? I don't
Well,
that's
the medical term.
Yeah, well, yeah, dwarfism is the medical term.
Vertically challenged.
I don't know. I read something today, and I just want the world to end. So some people are so goddamn stupid.
Looks like here we go.
Oh, I wasn't back in the server. Holy shit.
It's been so long since we were in a briefing, I have no idea what we're doing.
Furiously doing things with our hands.
I will just continue to function on autopilot, clicking on red things and shooting nukes at them.
Head, shoulders, knees and toes, knees and toes. I have no knees nor toes. Naima, I would highly recommend though that you check out the second season of the Orville. If you need access, I can give you access to my Plex. It's only SD though. Yeah, the most recent episode of Discovery had a previously that took from the original series, which was interesting.
This fleet captain to all ships. Welcome to Volantis Command. Reporting as soon as you're ready to begin the simulation.
Horizon is standing by.
Engaging fuel collectors.
TSM Lancer, this is Command and Control, confirming communication check.
I see the readout for comms for now, but it hasn't crashed yet. Give me 30 seconds on hit the head since we're floating in space.
So what are we doing?
We are waiting.
And getting very good at it.
Okay, what was the waiting for 250?
I'm not really sure what the waiting's for.
Well, it gives us time.
It does give us time.
You'll notice the waiting is a bit sluggish. I had to dial it down. The coolant was overheating.
All ships, you ready to start simulation? TSN Horizon has confirmed that it's ready. TSN Lancer, are you ready to start simulation?
After so much waiting?
I kind of wonder...
Fleet Captain to all ships, simulation briefing is as follows. You are currently deployed at Volantis Command in Sector 5 of the Volantis system. You had to transit to Sector 8, which is 2 transitions trailing. There you'll meet a heavy enemy force coming from the Sierra Gate. They're attempting to navigate around the defensive perimeter deployed in Sector 3. Sector 8, there are 2 sensor packages as well that you need to collect to make sure that they are secure from any future enemy attacks. Mission briefing ends.
Kind of wonder whether any cadets
All
assume
ships
that...
form up on Saber.
Go ahead and form up on Saber. We now have a thing to do.
Wonder if any cadets kind of assume our staff is vaguely, Wow, I just forgot words.
Can we switch to the outside view on the camera? I can use it for my engineering stuff. It's like watching outside of the window.
I am viewing the... Oh, you're talking about first person.
Yeah, I'm seeing first person, which is not...
I wonder whether any cadets assume that our crew is dyslexic when everyone calls me Muga. That's what I was trying to say and forgot words.
I see main screen as third person.
As do I.
I see it as a first person, which is altogether. And I've checked its horizon. Oh, and it's shuffling.
It varies based on when you log in. It doesn't have an objective view. It's relative.
Yeah, mine's first person.
Damn it! I still have it first person.
Can we get the increased warp, please?
Sure.
I have toggled it. Do you have third person now?
I do now. Yes.
Okay, it doesn't seem like they're using enhanced warp anymore.
Let's show them how it's done and wait for them.
Yeah, I've now got first person on my main screen.
And I still have third.
I see a drop point or a rendezvous point.
TSN Horizon, please deploy the comms relay.
All right, comms. Go
Comms
ahead
relay,
and load a relay.
comms relay is loaded.
Then launch. That's acknowledged, Saber. Theseus is outbound.
Sorry, I was slow about that.
That's okay.
It's my job to target and friendly ships, and it's always the Saber, not the Lancer. We have no issues with the Lancer.
Lancer is usually much prettier to look at.
Go ahead and fuel collect here.
Setting fuel collection.
I think I've accidentally become the de facto pilot. Here we go, coming in.
I mean, I can fix that.
Boom. Working. Theseus in.
All right. Rendezvous with the rest of the fleet.
Moving up.
Next time we can do that better and have me deploy closer to the point.
Could.
That's awesome. I was also I was bad coming out.
On the other hand, doing it that way gives us the wonderful excuse to set fuel collectors and fully resupply the ship.
All ships in position and wait sensor update.
That's totally not at all why I was doing it.
And it's a good reason to keep doing it.
Gonna go ahead and unload.
Yep, please unload.
Yes, be very non-specific about who should be doing the unloading while I have target here.
Oh, sorry. I did it myself. I assumed.
Saber, this Horizon. This is Saber. Move into Bravo 4.
For a minute there, I thought they were going to express how they could sense my murderous intent.
I'm guessing we're supposed to pick up these sensors.
Probably.
Moving into Bravo 4.
Ooh, we're getting attacked.
Load a probe and feel free to shotgun it if we get ambushed.
Load probe.
Beep.
Probe set.
What are all these random things?
Give me an angle on these.
Oh, hey. Shotgun.
Horizon, engage at will.
Loading Omega 1.
Do they want us to do the pickups while we're engaging?
India 6-2 and India 6-9 are kill shots.
Naima, should we ask Command if we should be doing the pickups as well, or wait?
Saber, this is Horizon. It looks like the relays in the sector have been folded up and are ready for transport. Should we be picking them up?
These are boosted.
Horizon, I'm not sure we can pick up the relays while they are in this form.
Saber, would you like me to test that theory?
Go for it, Horizon.
All right, Theseus, go grab sensor relay 3.
Okay. There's a new round of ships coming in on us, by the way.
Acknowledged.
Have fun with that.
Preparing another.
That was actually probably kind of risky of me.
Not sure when, but we took damage, just structural though.
I was
Shields
trying
are
to save
holding.
power.
Shields are holding and commencing repairs. Energy 61%.
Preparing EMP. EMP is ready. Confirm drop on Goth.
I see life pods. Did we lose a ship?
Looks like they spawned out of the wrecks. Come home and empty yourself.
Will do. Coming into Horizon.
What's our aggressive quotient here?
We're operating independently, so what do you have loaded?
I'm planning to EMP, and given the cluster, I'm tempted to load a nuke.
Do it.
Do me a... Yeah, just... I think I'll be out of range. Good.
Nuke at 50%.
I'll boost it fire.
Nuke is away. Those
All right,
freelance
swing
should be
us around.
disabled.
Clean up.
Theseus is unloaded.
Coming about to deal with these drones.
Tubes are busted, have fun.
Do you want me to go take care of the life pod, even though it looks like another ship is taking care of it?
No, but I do want you to go scan the black box in Bravo 4 Mark 9.
Is there something I need to do specially for that, or just fly by it?
Pause in the area, I think.
Okay.
Captain energy 49%.
Fuel collectors
Acknowledged.
engaged.
Load of mine.
Ooh, fighters
mine.
incoming.
Helm, go grab those fighters' attentions.
Oh, we've got it.
They're too strung out. Tight ball. Straighten out.
Straightened.
Goodbye.
Okay, I'm here.
Really?
Missed.
That wasn't a miss. They're all gonna end up dead. But, that is to say, dead in the water.
Is that all I need to do? Head back?
No. You missed it.
They're definitely disabled.
Is there an actual box that I'm supposed to pick up?
It's like a spinning black
I'm gonna load a
diamond. You
follow-up.
need to break in the
They're
area.
probably going to end up bingoing before too long here.
I'll see if I can close them up again.
I'm literally stopped in place.
There's the bingo.
I don't know if you're close enough.
They're bingo.
Alright, let's get some distance, clear these drones, and deal with the Scaran before we have to deal with
I was in the wrong spot.
Alright, coming about.
Engineering, power, beams, and impulse. Let's reverse through these.
Yes,
Reversing impulse.
God, that was tiny as hell. I think I got it. Nope, I didn't.
Yeah. So if you saw it,
Pick
then
up
that's the
drone.
thing. But you need to like hold station right next to it for a prolonged period of time. You're essentially downloading it.
Energy
They're not shooting at us
13%.
for some reason.
Impulse
You're
overheating.
downloading.
I don't think target is destroyed, but go ahead and cool systems, disengage.
Did I get it? I'm not seeing any
Not
messages.
yet.
Helm, let's
You got it.
post up Delta
How do you
4
see-
Mark
how do you
1
know-
for
how do you know?
refueling.
It's in the comms log.
Oh, that explains.
Said
Yes,
Delta
it's
4 Mark
we're
1.
receiving
Confirmed.
the download from the data recorder that you managed to
On our way.
Well done, Theseus.
Got fighters coming up behind us again.
I heard something with my name, but I don't know what they said.
Yes,
Theseus,
the
make
fleet
180.
captain was complimenting you.
Oh, awesome. Heading home.
Captain, we are arriving DS4 Mark 1 for refuel. Energy is critical.
Acknowledged.
Fuel collectors engaging.
I am gambling that those fighters will go bingo before they reach the relay.
I would assume so.
They might not.
Quebec 17 has reappeared.
Are you guys going to a station?
No, we don't have any stations here.
Alright, I
Theseus,
thought I
you can
heard you
make
say.
more direct route now.
I thought you said station.
Jason
I'm coming to
Horizon,
you
can you
guys.
pick up the relay in Charlie 2?
Saber, if Theseus is still out, it'll take us a couple minutes.
Can you go defend the sensor relay in the meantime?
Go.
Post that, you guys.
Do a
We wait
close
for Theseus
flyby.
or no?
No. Go.
Yeah, I'll catch up.
Fighters are
Fighters
bingo.
are
Alright,
bingo.
never mind.
I do need a dock beforehand, though.
Go back and pick Theseus up.
No, I actually don't need a dock, do I?
We can get in behind these guys.
This is correct. Go,
I didn't pick
go
up
to the
anything.
target.
Go right for target. I think there's something on my ass, though.
Yeah, but he's
Manual.
cloaked.
I'm also totally off plane.
Energy at 15%.
Alright, fuel collect.
Fuel collectors engaging.
We're going to have
Turning to
drones
intercept
coming in.
drones. Yep, turning.
Yeah, be advised of those drones.
Horizon report.
Ship behind us. I got the buoy.
Saber, we have both buoys and the black box download. Energy red.
Make sure beams are
Acknowledged
normalized.
Horizon, go to fuel collection as soon as you finish off those drones.
Helm full reverse. Well, to the max you can.
Setting reverse.
Without breaking.
Aye. This target shields
shuttle
are down.
loaded.
Science, does that Scaran still have no forward shield?
No front shields, according to my scans.
Sabered all ships. CSC has reported additional forces moving into the area. We're going to have to fend them off.
He shot went around behind it.
Target destroyed this time.
All right, keep us in
Resetting
field
fuel
collector.
collector. Aye.
All right, I'll do scans then, since we're not
Saber is pretending to be Horizon, as evidenced by the cloud of drones.
I've actually really been enjoying Fighter. As someone who said they would never be a fighter, yeah.
I wonder why Lancer didn't simply clear the fighters.
Horizon, this is Saber. Come in.
Saber, this is Horizon. Go ahead.
Think you can handle the fleet in Bravo 3 for a bit?
Give us another 45 seconds, but probably.
All yours.
Omega 3, center mass.
Are the tubes powered?
Coming now.
Do you want me to group them up a little? Fighters coming in.
Just as I start loading the nuke, I don't have a mine at the ready.
That's fine. Avoid the fighters.
Looking for a nice center mass target.
The group behind, especially if you want extra credit to see if you can catch the fighters in the blast when they come back around for us.
Suits me. We're going to have some issues with drones in the meantime.
Lambda. I'm sorry. Delta 1, the Lima group.
Done. Where the hell are they going?
For
after
friendlies.
the allies, yes.
That's probably going to bingo though, so I'm not too worried about it. As long as we don't blow up the carriers.
So do we want to wait, or...
Yeah, let's wait. Just let it group up more.
Continuing to orbit.
And they're starting to bingo.
This is TSN Horizon. Sputnik ain't got nothing on us.
Second wing also bingoing.
I should probably get a target before all I can see is drones.
Target good.
Just waiting for the fighters.
I'm tired and I want to go to bed.
Stand by on torpedo power after impact. I'm going to want to shock the remaining carriers.
Woke up this morning, put on my slippers, walked in the kitchen and died.
Engineering standing by.
You really need to be on the other side of this.
Oh, dear Lord, this is a mess.
Alright, I'm hoping
there's another fleet. Is this mission supposed to end in failure? I have a feeling that's what they're going for.
Nope.
Load mines. Do a follow-up echo run.
Way off into heaven I did fly.
2 mines loading. 50%. Ready?
Turn for echo run.
Save the second for the fighters.
Second for fighters.
Drop.
I don't think there's going to be any.
There are no fighters left.
All right, double back and drop the mine again on the group.
Follow up Echo 1 on our way. Drop.
Just took some damage. Front shields at 75%.
As soon as this guy is down, let's go run down the fighter and Charlie 2 Mark 2.
By the way, guys, my
We're in a nebula.
system is showing up any near the enemy, so I'm just guessing what you guys are doing.
So far, no complaints.
Warp is limited to the nebula.
I can boost it.
Thank you. Alright, found a hole. We're out. We have Tango.
And I have a first-person view on my main cam again. God damn it.
I think we crippled it with the first pass. Allied ships ought to be able to mop him up.
Agreed.
Load mines. I'm sorry. EMP and mine. Let's
mine.
do a
TSN Horizon, what's your status?
Delta 1 on the X-ray group.
Ready.
Saber, this is Horizon. We are status yellow.
If needed, move back to the Grant resupply ship for resupply.
Standing by Delta 1 X-ray group.
Saber, do you want us to try engaging X-ray before we move off?
If you feel comfortable doing that, then do so.
Acknowledged. Take us in.
What was the order?
Delta 1
Delta
initially.
1.
Delta 1, aye.
Shot not fired. Shot fired.
EMP loosely center mass. Then we'll go through an Echo 2.
Orbiting.
Advised I have allied contacts using you for defense.
Energy 48%.
I'll try to keep those drones on us.
I don't think we're going to get much better.
All right. Go ahead.
Power maneuvering.
EMP is away. Loading Echo 2. CMP contact. Echo 2 is ready. Commence run.
Turning. Drop. Drop.
One mine remains. Loading homing torpedoes to clear that goth. Shields are down.
Taking damage. Primary beam down to 75, front shield 75.
Continuing torpedo operation.
Keeping distance.
Focus on the Torgoths if you can.
Agreed.
Oh, you're out of P-shocks. Okay.
We have first time cut casualty.
Last torpedo going in the tube. We still have one. mine.
Weapon, set us in fuel collector. Keep us within 5 or not. Okay. Fuel collector here.
Setting fuel collectors.
We could rendezvous with Grant, or is Grant not in energy?
Oh,
boat?
right. I forgot Grant's here. Take us down to rendezvous with Grant, please.
Setting rendezvous, of course.
Damage almost repair, rebuilding front shields.
I will take this lull and return the hound to my sister.
Go ahead.
Damage fully repaired.
Nicely done.
Back online.
Welcome back.
And I am immediately knocked upon. Another 10 seconds.
Okay.
Alright, we've made the rendezvous.
And back online again.
Welcome back again.
Horizon, this is Saber. Once you are resupplied, rendezvous with Lancer in Charlie 3.
Will rendezvous with Lancer and Charlie 3 acknowledged. Are we in fuel collection?
Should be. Yes, we are. Well, we're also getting resupplied by the Grant anyway. So.
All right. Take us to Charlie 3 Mark 3.
Charlie 3 Mark 3, eh?
Lancer, this is Horizon. We have been ordered to assist you. How can we help?
Horizon, this is Lancer. Order will be Lambda. Lancer will lead.
Lambda acknowledged. Load 2 nukes.
Pairing 2 nukes. Strong like bull, like Uncle 2 nukes.
I mean, it's kind of like my favorite French painter, 2 nukes Lautrec.
2 nukes on standby. I can't
Lancer,
see some
we
of
are
these,
standing by, Lambda heavy, waiting for your lead.
There we go, now I can see them all. Thank you, Helm.
Helm, get us a little bit in front of this main group rather than a little bit behind.
Aye.
Yep, 1 nuke there. And that
Tell
works.
me that wasn't a drone. Okay.
No.
Gonna wait for the silly drone here. One command ship remaining.
Saber, this is Horizon. Lancer engagement complete. Requesting orders.
Saber to all ships, Charlie on November 90.
All
60.
right, take us down to November 60.
Oh,
We're on our way.
Sigma would be so much more fun. Oh, hey, we have shocks again. Notify target shields down.
Actually, it can be Delta 3 if you want. I don't care.
Are we out of range? Beam stopped firing. There we go.
Lancer to all ships, be advised we are loading nuke. Keep your distance, please.
What?
Lancer, that's a negative. Current combat order is Charlie.
Lancer copies.
Damn it, Clay.
Target destroyed.
Engaging fuel collectors.
TSN Saber to all ships. Well done.
Getting a nice belly shot of the
That's negative.
Artemis-class
TSN
Lancer.
Saber simulation is finished.
Saber to all ships. The simulation is complete. Well done, everyone. Debrief for crews. And meet back up in briefing room 1.
EXO, please conduct a debrief.
Because I was paying attention.
Yeah, you were.
I wasn't.
Well done all around. I thank you very much, Helm, for angling the ship ever so slightly toward the incoming drones so that we could use both of our arcs to clear them. That's always very much appreciated.
My pleasure.
And I don't remember anything else, so I'll just go with the generic well done all. Dismissed.
Dismissed to where?
Oh, you know, the torpedo base, of course.
It's how he expresses affection.
Should we move up somewhere or?
Haven't heard that yet.
I'm gonna be listening. I'm gonna step away for a second. So if we have to move, if you can move me up, I'd appreciate it.
I can't remember if we closed shift in the mission briefing room or the galley.
If everyone could report to briefing room 1.
That answers that question.
How many were we waiting for?
Just Saber.
So 5.
How was the last simulation?
I've returned.
Make use of me.
I understood that reference.
Did I miss something or okay?
Well done, everyone. Fleet Captain, do we have any closing announcements? For one, this is the last rotation in our duty officer cycle, so if you are interested in doing that starting next week, feel free to fill out the application. I'm sure someone has a link that they can post real quick. For all of you American people, daylight savings time changes tomorrow, so next week, make sure that you're coming an hour later than we currently are.
Unless you're in like Arizona.
Yes.
Well, you can still come an hour later,
Is there anything else that needs announced?
I think there was one announcement regarding a ribbon that was awarded. There was also a service ribbon, but Commander Aramond's not currently here. Commander Aramond is being presented with his 4-year service ribbon. We'll have that for him next shift, I think.
Hoorah!
Hoorah!
Yeah, we've not managed to get rid of him for 4 years. Somehow he's survived, climbing through the ranks. Still working on that one. Hopefully this year's going to be our lucky year.
He rose the rank in 4 years, and I've been an ensign for over 2.
Well, hey, now you got a legless ensign.
You have to ask yourself, how big of a wrench do you wield?
Alright.
How fast can I streamline from here?
There's one more ribbon to award as well. This is a practical proficiency ribbon in the operation of the communications console. The officer has showed an excellent understanding of the comms officer duty and coordination with local allied defence forces, particularly during the formal escort of Patrakal's expedition home to the Jordan system that we did a couple of shifts ago. So the practical proficiency ribbon is being awarded to Ensign Davis.
Huzzah!
Huzzah!
Thank you.
Excellent.
I was going to say wait for it, but there's nothing to wait for.
Alright. And the time has just ticked over exactly to shift end. I think that timed it better. So, if there's nothing else from the senior officers?
Nothing here.
Negative?
I've got nothing.
Not even his lines. Alright.
Go.
Duty officer, I'll hand over to you.
Actually, sir, there is one more thing, but it was redacted.
Namer. Zucchini.
Officers of the Terran Stellar Navy, 2nd Space Fleet, 4th Light Division, you are dismissed.
Good flying, everyone.
Good flying.
Yeehaw!
User
I'm a cowboy
disconnected
now.
from your channel.